Welcome back, everyone. Let's look at the results of our bacteria experiment. If you remember, I tested 3 surfaces: the surface of my fingers, the surface of my phone, and also the air. Well, our agar plates have really changed. Let's look at the fingers one first. You can see here that all these little colonies of bacteria have grown. There's several species. There's this orange one around the edge, a whitey one, and a yellow one here too. I have no idea which species of bacteria these are, but it just goes to show that the surfaces of my fingers are not very clean. I actually remember I pressed 2 places in this agar plate, but actually the bacteria have grown all over. I'm not sure whether that's because of the exposure to the air or maybe they've just dispersed in the liquid of the agar jelly that's in these plates. But I guess it shows that my fingers are not very clean and I should have done a better job washing them before I did this experiment. Well, the next one, my phone. If you remember, I swabbed the surface of my phone. I did an S, and you can roughly see that S shape in the pattern of where the bacteria have grown. Just like the fingers test, several species of bacteria have grown, and you can see that by the different colours and types of colonies that have grown on this agar plate. We've got this grey mould-like colony over here, a couple of white ones, some yellowy beige ones, and so it also proves very, very clearly that the surface of my phone is not very clean at all. So it does make you think, doesn't it? For our last test, I actually think the results of this one are the most interesting of all. If you remember, we exposed this agar plate simply to the air without putting anything in contact with it. And look, well, there's 2 colonies here that have kind of grown together, another 2 here, and 3 over here. So 7 in total. So 7 bacteria, or groups of bacteria, have landed on this agar plate in those few seconds that we exposed it to the air. So it shows that even in the air that we breathe, bacteria are floating around. Well, this experiment shows that bacteria are all around us. And that's nothing to be afraid of. Bacteria are a part of daily life. They're on every single surface and every object that we touch. But this does show that your parents are right. You should always wash your hands before you eat a meal, because imagine, these were my fingers, if I'd eaten some food with these bacteria on my hands, it would have transferred it right into my body. So don't forget your parents' and your teachers' words about washing your hands before your next meal. Now let's have a look at the photos that you sent in to see if you found out the same results as I did. Well done, and thank you for taking part.